The Field Marshal is waiting for news. I've got reports from 4 other teams who have successfully destroyed supply convoys. But one team still hasn't checked in.
Is everything all right?
If the two of you are looking for me, something must have gone wrong.
Why do you say that?
You know how to lose someone. If you were here for something else, I doubt you'd allow Lana to follow you.
Must be losing my touch.
Nothing is wrong at the moment, no more than usual at least. But there is an urgent matter that requires your attention. Some very powerful Republic representatives have insisted on sharing their concerns about the hidden chain, particularly the alarming increase in violent attacks on non-Mandalorian targets.
They want a meeting with you. Yesterday, if possible.
I don't understand what they're expecting to hear from me.
They've got it in their heads that you know something that'll make it all go away, and even if you can't, they want to hear it straight from you.
It certainly doesn't help that the increased surveillance of Shay's movements has provided nothing useful since she disappeared.
We had some of our best people tailing her. But if Mandalore the Avenger doesn't want to be found...
Her absence during all of this has the potential to paint us in a very poor light.
Let's keep this quiet. We're asking for trouble if we let the Republic hear about what's going on with Shay.
I think so too. The last thing we need is them stepping in before we can come up with a game plan. Speaking of, looks like our delay tactics didn't work.
They're more insistent than I thought.
I'll help you set up for the meeting. Just give me a minute.
Of course.
So, how do you really feel about all this?
I'm tired, Theron. Tired of offering trust where it isn't returned or wanted. Will any of it ever count for something?
I like to think it does. Small ways. You know, I'm probably the last person who should be lecturing anyone about running off, so I'm gonna keep my thoughts about Shay to myself. I know what I put you through was hard. I never wanted you to have to go through that again. So, however this thing shakes out, I'm right here. For whatever you need.
That's all I could ask for.
You sure? Nothing else I can do?
I can think of a few things. You're off to a good start.
I aim to please. Come on. Time to get to that meeting. Do what you do best.
Glad you could join us. Now that everyone's here, there are a few concerns I'm hoping you can clear up.
We've received a full report from On Paralan regarding the events of Ord Mantell, but we would also like to hear things from your perspective.
Now that raids perpetrated by the Hidden Chain Mandalorians have increased in quantity and intensity, it is especially urgent that we hear from anyone who has faced them.
Arn has been very helpful, there's no denying that. But he wasn't there the entire time you were on Kessen's Landing. You have information he doesn't. How did you know about the situation on Ord Mantell? Who sent you there in the first place, and why?
I reminded them that you work with the Mandalorians. Most of them, anyway. I explained how that's probably where you got the intel.
Yes, but I think you can see why we're starting to feel a little uncomfortable. You and your organization are part of the Republic, a valued part. But the standing of some of your people within the Republic, well, that gets a little hazy.
The Mandalorians work with you, but we never brokered official terms with them when the Alliance was absorbed by the Republic.
Technically, we don't have any obligation to fight the Hidden Chain, on anyone's behalf. Not as long as they leave us alone. I won't ask you to reevaluate the cost of working with the Mandalorians. We don't have the authority to do that, or to tell you to keep them in check. But their war is creeping into Republic territory. We'll need to respond soon.
Perhaps there is something we can do to support the Mandalorians in their conflict, but we would need their cooperation. We've made attempts to contact Mandalore, but they've all fallen through. Dispatches to her second-in-command have also gone unanswered.
Is there any way you can connect us? I'd like to know where Shay thinks this war is heading. As soon as possible? Is that something you need to take care of? I'm not comfortable leaving our conversation with this many unanswered questions. We'll be contacting you again soon.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darth Nul's holocron away from Hedda. I can't give you all the details over holocron. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Meksha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me.